Hey everyone, it's been over 2 minutes and I haven't been raped yet. So I've come to the conclusion that society faces a bigger threat. Hi, I'm Diana Davison, and I want to talk about an epiphany that took place in the courtrooms of Canada on May 29th, 2017. The legal system lost faith in the public. It was a Monday. Lawyers gathered to select a jury for the trial of 3 Toronto police officers who stand accused of sexual assault. The question? Can we still find 12 rational members of the public who haven't had their brains infected by activists and ideologues? The answer? No. After some debate over what questions to ask potential jurors, defense attorneys decided they simply can't trust the public anymore. Indeed, before lunch Monday, Ontario's Superior Court Judge Anne Molloy heard a lawyer for one of the accused, Joanne Mulcahy, who with Harry Black represents Niznik, passionately argue that the court should ask extra questions of potential jurors because the ongoing dialogue, commentary, and debate about sexual assault in the media may have influenced them. Now, this dialogue has actually been targeting any judge who dares to acquit a man accused of sex crimes. With the assumption that women never lie about rape, every acquittal is viewed by the public as a failing of the justice system. In an appeal hearing last March, the Crown prosecutor actually asked Ontario Judge Dambrot what the action plan was in the courts to deal with sexual assault and so-called rape myths. Dambrot was rightfully annoyed. Judicial activism is disgraceful and already so bad in Canada that we have our very own Wikipedia page just about it. Yes, proud to be a Canadian. So proud to be a Canadian. So we're told the public has lost faith in judges, but the cause of that unrest is based in the public having lost their bloody minds. From the Toronto Star. Before the last-minute decision to have a judge-alone trial, Niznik's defense lawyer, Joanne Mulcahy, argued there is widespread bias against people accused of sexual assault due to the media coverage of problems with the way sexual assault cases are handled by the justice system. Mulcahy argued that the potential jurors should be asked whether they can put aside all the dialogue, debates, and commentary and decide on the case at hand impartially, based on the evidence and the law. The judge actually said, "There is no evidence that in the population at large, people believe that victims of sexual assault are hard done by, or we should always believe them," Molloy said. However, when discussing whether jurors should be asked if they can be impartial despite media coverage, she brought up an incident during a recent jury selection for another sexual assault case. Long story short, they all took a lunch break to ponder the meaning of #Believe, and when they returned, defense reselected for judge alone. But if the Canadian public can't be trusted, can we trust judges anymore? Parliament just passed a bill to send all new judges to feminist boot camp to re-educate them, and existing judges are being hauled before tribunals when they acquit. Activists want redesigned kangaroo hybrid courts with a lower standard of proof, and if the courts won't come to them, they'll take over the courts. Juries are a foundational part of democracy. It is a check and balance against tyranny. It is a means to ensure that the will of the people has weight and power. But what if the will of the people is based in tyranny? What if the general public has lost their collective minds and mob rule is based on hashtags instead of the principles of law? If you were accused of sexual assault, would you trust a jury of your peers anymore? If we can't trust judges and we can't trust juries, what options do we have left?
This is our most desperate hour. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.